Joliet Catholic Academy here in Joliet, Illinois. A super sectional volleyball match for you as your Metamora Redbirds, a 1 seed in their subsectional, an impressive 36-1. In fact, by virtue of both postseason advancement and total wins, you're looking at the winningest single season in Metamora volleyball history. They have not made it further than the super sectional, and 35 was the single season wins record. And with the sectional championship win over Washington, that gave them win number 36. Hi everybody, Alex Staub on the call of this one for you. Metamora, and we believe as a school, trying to make its first state finals appearance for an indoor sport. It's definitely the first state finals appearance for volleyball if they can get it done. We'll talk with head coach Tara Ballard here in just a minute, but one overlying factor she's going to talk about is JCA may have given the Redbirds motivation when they didn't need it. A player sent out a post on social media talking about how they aren't worried about us. And obviously, as per social media usually works, the Redbirds got wind of it, and you know, We'll talk about it with Coach. Like, you don't want to let it be too much of your game plan, but boy, it certainly gives them motivation. And this is a team that already can compete with the best of them. I would venture to say even north of 80. But you obviously don't want to let it be too much of the game plan. And mention Joliet Catholic out of the East Suburban Catholic Conference. Their conference record 1-6, but don't let that deceive you. You may recall a couple years ago in the state football playoffs, Joliet Catholic came to Malone Field as, I believe, a pretty low seed. Scott Herker working the camera, you might be able to tell me. I think the seed was in the teens or something like that. 15, yeah, they were a 15 seed when they came to Malone Field as a 5-4 team, but because of how strong that East Suburban Catholic Conference is, it showed that they were no 5-4 team. That's just the strength of their conference. And you could venture to say the same thing about volleyball. JCA, obviously a volleyball powerhouse. Last 2 postseasons finishing at state runners-up. Metamora mentioned trying to make state for the first time in program history. How did each team get here, you ask? Well, for the most part, other than one match for Joliet Catholic, it's been a pretty dominant run for both teams. For the Angels, they started off with a dominant 25-3, 25-7 win over Plano. Then both sets were in the teens against Richards. Providence Catholic in the sectional semifinal was the one that the Angels almost got eliminated on. The Celtics gave them a fight. Final score was 26-24, 27-25. Again, in that sectional semifinal for the Angels before dominating Marion Catholic in their sectional final, 25-8, 25-18. Metamora, if you've been following the program all year, it's been an incredible season. Mentioned the 36-1 overall record, and I believe the number is now up to 33 sweeps in those 36 wins, and they have swept every opponent this season, as has JCA. And of note, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 8 sets they've played, their opponent has not reached 10 points. 25-6 for Streeter in one set, 25-9 for Limestone in the match-winning set, and then Sterling, boy, that was, to the point, I would say probably their most well-rounded match of the postseason. Sterling 25-8, 25-8, Metamora rolling in that one, and never gave the Golden Warriors much hope. And well, you talk about giving the Redbirds hope. That tweet we mentioned earlier certainly gives them a little bit, and of course the motivation of being 1 win away from the state finals at Redbird Arena next weekend. The winner of this match will take on the winner of Nazareth Academy, and I honestly am blanking out and can't remember who's on the other side of that super sectional. But the state semifinal would be next Friday at 4 o'clock at Redbird Arena. 1:34 until we get going with the starting lineups and national anthem. So why don't we take this time and talk to the head coach of the Redbirds, Tara Ballard. All right, back here pregame with head coach Tara Ballard. And coach, I feel like, you see those sports movies, you hear all these motivational talk scenes in those movies, but this is a super sectional. You don't really need one of those, do you?
No, the girls are pretty excited. They're pretty motivated. They found a tweet today where by one of the JCA girls where it sounded pretty much like they were overlooking us, and so that really lit a fire with some of the girls. So they're pretty pumped and pretty excited.
And what can that do for a team? Because I feel like the teams that execute something like that the most are the ones that don't let it be 100% of their focus on the match, but still use it enough as motivation. How do you balance that?
Sure. I think the biggest thing is just that we have to make sure that we're focused on our side and just, playing our game, getting off to a quick start, being focused, working together is a big thing. And I think that's really what the focus has to be on.
And let's talk about what the history of this could mean. We were talking pre-match that we don't think any indoor sport at Metamora has ever made it to the state finals. So looking at something of that proportion, what would it mean, do you think, to you into this program if you were able to get it done today?
I think it would be awesome. We've had so many good teams in the past that just haven't gotten the opportunity where, we ran into like a Sterling that had 3 or 4 Division I players, or ran into a Wheaton St. Francis that had a bunch of D1 players, and finally we have a path. And I think the girls are just really excited and doing it for each other, but also doing it for all those other teams that didn't get to make it.
One last question before I let you go. Obviously, you had the front row of Sterling scouted pretty well. This is obviously a much more versatile roster. Do you kind of go with the same tendencies of what you were scouting against Sterling's front row, or is that something that varies team to team?
This is definitely a very different team because Sterling really had their one big hitter that we really had to focus on here. There's 4 hitters that we need to really pay attention to, so that definitely changes things a lot when we're trying to figure out who to focus on.
Well, Coach, we'll let you go, and hopefully we're talking to you after a trip to the state finals.
Thank you very much.
Back here at Joliet Catholic Academy, again getting ready for first serve of this 3A volleyball super sectional. Redbirds 36-1, Joliet Catholic 26-13. Let's tell you a little bit more about the Angels before we get going. Keisha Cameron's their new head coach. She was hired back on in June after replacing their Hall of Fame coach, Christine Scheib, who had, I think, 22 seasons was the total, and she had over 600 wins or something like that. But obviously a legendary coach in the sport of volleyball here in the state of Illinois, and got them their 3 state championships in 2003, 2008, and 2009. And we'll see how this one goes. Obviously, I think you talk about keys to the match, and I kind of talked about that with Coach Ballard too. Grace Egan from Sterling, their powerful middle, and she'd occasionally slide to the outside for Sterling, but headed to Ohio State, we had her scouted really well. The only difference now with Joliet Catholic is how well balanced this roster is. And I would imagine with the experience that these Angels have, a senior-heavy roster, that you're not necessarily going to get the miscommunication out of the back row that you did in the sectional semifinal against Sterling. Obviously, things went pretty well against the Panthers in the sectional final. Metamora continuing their postseason winning streak over Washington. Washington had not beaten Metamora in the postseason since 2003, and they were able to keep that going. So, the clock has hit zeros here in Joliet. Metamora and JCA fans, I would say, are about 50-50, maybe 55-45 Joliet. But obviously it is their home court, and they do have a football playoff game at home going on up the road at 7 o'clock as well, so it'll be interesting to see how that affects their fans. Obviously it will a little bit, but not massively. Fans have risen to their feet. They haven't begun the announcements just yet. As soon as they do, we'll throw it down to them for the national anthem, and we'll take it over from there.
Good evening.
So again, super sectional winner to the state semifinal next Friday. Here's our national anthem.
The men and women defending our cherished freedom throughout the world with the singing of our national anthem. Tonight's national anthem will be sung for the last time this season by Mr. Jeff Ray, father of senior Lily Ray.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets with glare, the bombs bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, that was an incredible national anthem rendition there by one of the parents of the JCA players. Kind of has a, you know, if you're familiar with Chicagoland sports, a little bit of a mixture of Jim Cornelison and Wayne Messmer, two well-known anthem singers from Chicago. Metamora starters about to be introduced. Metamora to our left, JCA will be to our right. And again, with COVID guidelines, they will not change sides. Bella Gregory first out for Metamora. Sophie Adams follows suit. Esma Frieden. Hannah Teller. Victoria Hall. Caleb Pasha. And Emily Cronkite will go out as the libero. And Coach Tara Ballard, 8th season, looking for career win number 214. And boy, would it be a big one, a trip to the state finals on the line. Joliet Catholic rises to their feet from the other side of the court. Emma Vitus first out. Samantha Horn, 5'10" senior setter. 7 is Crystal Galvez, a 6'2" senior outside. 11 is Ava Neuschwander, a 5'11" junior middle. 13 is Lily Ray, a 5'11" senior setter. Riley Hungate, 5'9" senior outside. And their libero is 17, Isabella Dixon, a 5'5" senior. Mentioned their head coach, Keisha Cameron, in her first season, career record of 26-13, obviously in her first season, matching the Angels season record. Officials for this super sectional match: Aaron Woods is your R1, Janice McGeary is your R2, and your line judges are Pat Doyle and Kevin Deball. Again, winner to Redbird Arena next Friday at 4 o'clock. It looks like they might be doing some kind of prayer before first serve, or that seemed to be the nature of what I was hearing. Didn't seem like a formal prayer, but something of that nature. Angels will gather to their side of the net here, and we'll get going in just a moment. Jim Matson from WEK made the trip. He's up in the corner of the bleachers, trying to see if the Redbirds can win a 37th match and advance to the state finals for the first time in program history. Certainly going to be formidable. And I'm sure it can be intimidating from a player's perspective. You know, you're playing on JCA's home floor. You're only one game away, one match away, I should say, from the state finals. And heck, I'd take the ability to have home court advantage in the Elite Eight. Janice McGeary is the down official. Aaron Woods as the R1 is up top. looks like Redbirds will have first serve, and I'll go to Emily Cronkite. Remember, in that sectional semifinal against Sterling, had an 8-0, maybe 10-0 service run at the start of the match. See what she can do here. One win from Redbird. We're underway. Joliet Catholic set up for the left side. Attack is down for a kill. Pretty much untouched there from Galvez, the 6'2 senior. Angels score the first point. 1-0 here in the first set. So their libero, Isabella Dixon, will be the first one to serve. Aaron Woods clears serve. Overdig from Frieden, bump it back for Teller, and it's a kill. Hannah Teller from the middle ties it up at 1 here in the first set. Again, the Redbirds, half of their 8 sets saw the opponent not reach double digits, but I would imagine that is not going to be the case tonight with Joliet Catholic. Sophie Adams serves for the Redbirds. Right side attack just misses the service line, out for an attack error. Those are always tough calls, and obviously in the postseason, as you can tell, they do have patched line judges. Adams' serve is over, dug out. Left side attack is that soft touch. That's, you know, you have to be right spot, right time. But a soft touch over there by Galvez, there we go. Ties it back up at 2. Izzy Van de Schraff subs into the back row from Metamora. Pesha got a hand on it, but it'll be an ace for the Angels, and they take the lead once again. Samantha Horn serving, 5'10 senior. Channing overrated when it's only 3-2 in the first set. Seems like a bold move as Esma Frieden gets the kill off the left side. And remember, going back to the fact that one of the players pre-match tweeting that they aren't worried about the Redbirds. Now, obviously, we'll see where we're at the end of the match, but certainly doesn't help their cause. Esma Frieden serves for the Redbirds, tied at 3 here in the first set. And it does not clear the net. A service error gives the Angels the lead once again. 4-3 JCA. Alex Staub with you. Scott Kirker on the camera here from Joliet Catholic Academy. Elite 8 in Class 3A volleyball. Frieden. It's Teller from the right side. And the Angels clear it back. Here comes Pesha. Kayla says, I can do that too. The soft touch that Galvez had a couple points ago. She does that herself from the left side. Ties it at 4, and Hannah Teller will serve. Serve clears. Soft touch from the middle, Van de Schraff. Frieden from the back row, it's in. You know, the Redbirds had a couple attacks like that in the sectional, where they were able to paint the corners, to use a baseball term, in terms of the near or outside corner of that back row. Teller's serve is over, overdig, and we got net contact on the Angels. Point Metamora. The Redbirds take a 6-4 lead here in the first set. Hannah Teller will serve. Dug out. Looks like they will eventually get it over. Set over on the second touch. Angels are ready for it. Big swing from the left side, Pesha. And Redbirds will get it over. Right side through the hands of Izzy Van de Schraff. It'll be a kill for JCA. Looks like Lily Ray. It was her dad that had the incredible national anthem rendition a little bit ago. And Ava Neuschwander will serve. Serve is over and dug out. Frieden first to it. Gregory from the middle. Back row attack was too strong from Galvez. Point Metamora. Redbirds take a 7-5 lead. Sophie Adams subs in, and Victoria Hall will serve. That's obviously going to be a factor as well, taking the crowd out of it as best he can anyway. Hall's serve is over, and it's going to be an ace. Evades Isabella Dixon. She was not able to stretch out for that as well as she probably would have liked. And it falls down for a Redbird point, 3-point lead. See if we can get double figures. 8-5 Redbirds. Serve over for Hall. Bit of an overdig, but the Angels still get it over. Gregory for Frieden. Right side through the block. This time it's Sophie Adams who can't clear the net. They say JCA touched it. Sophie sets it over. And yeah, that's going to be tough to deal with. The quick send in the middle from JCA. Kind of like the concept we were talking about earlier when teams send it over on the second touch. There's not much you can do about that. Kayla Page, a little bit of a delay so she can get her shoot tight, and we'll get ready here. 8-6 Metamora, set 1 in this 3A Super Sectional. Lily Ray will serve. Keisha first to it, and miscommunication. Adams still gets it over on the third touch. Left side, JCA through the block. Redbird still have control. Keisha, it was tipped. It would have been a kill, but the Angels recover. Dugout. Keisha again. Hungate. They'll try Adams this time. It's out. Redbirds are adamant for a tip, and they will not get it. Line judge had out. The down official had out, so we play on. Service error for JCA. Redbirds 9-7. And so often, at least the volleyball coaches I've talked to, you want to play it in increments. More times than not, primarily you'll hear first team to 20. At this point, it's first team to 10. Take it in small increments and win the match in, like I said, increments. It's kind of redundant, but you get the point. Left side attack is blocked back and down. Sophie Adams and Bella Gregory on the right side. And the Redbirds are the first to 10 with a 3-point advantage here in set 1. Ella Steingers will serve. Angels send it over from the right side, and that was set up perfectly for Emma Vitus. And it's a 2-point set. Riley Hungate will serve. Again, 10-8 Angels. Keisha. Nearly a miss hit, but the Redbirds get it. Frieden can't clear the block. Redbirds will try again. And they definitely can't clear the block that time. Adams, her attack sent back and down. Point JCA. And the Angels 1 point from tying it here in the first set. Hungate, senior for the Angels, gets it over. Here comes Frieden, soft touch, and that would have been a double contact anyway, but it's down, point Redbirds. Honestly, it probably could have been a quadruple contact just between those two players at the front row. 11-9 Redbirds, set 1. Cronkite serve clears. Miscommunication as two players run into each other, and it's out. Point Metamora to take a 12-9 lead. You saw two Angels run into each other near the back row there, and that kind of threw things off. JCA student section, a little self-deprecating humor, and that's an ace. You might have heard him say that was brutal, and well, I mean, yeah, it kind of was, and I'm sure it was brutal for the two players that collided with themselves as well. 13-9 is the Metamora lead here in set 1. Cronkite with serve. Clears it over, and nope, the Angels are going to get it over in the proper 3 touches. Sophie Adams right side through the block and down for a kill. 5-point Metamora lead. Angels will send in a substitution, try and mix up the rotation here. Natalie Kent, a 5'5 senior, listed primarily as a libero. She'll go into the back row now. 14-9 Redbirds, set 1. Cronkite gets it over. Left side, soft touch. Oh, the Redbirds get to it that time. Victoria Hall. Adams blocked back. Frieden blocked back. Hall second touch. JCA says here it comes. Sophie Adams over the block. Angels still recover. Quality point here. Here comes Frieden. Block back. Wow. Cronkite for Pesha. That one clears. Left side, Galovitz. Now Frieden. Here we go. Pesha, oh, that was a good set over on that touch. Frieden. Ooh, JCA wanted to let that one go out, and that's going to be an attack error. That's a double contact. Point Metamora. Well, they call it 4 contacts. It was both 4 contacts and a double. 15-9 Metamora, the rumble you hear familiar at football games, comes into the bleachers here at Joliet Catholic Academy. The Redbirds with a 6-point lead in the opening set. And Cronkite, a rare service error, a little too strong, clears the service line out. And JCA in double figures now, 15-10. Their starting libero, Isabella Dixon, will serve. 15-10 Redbirds opening set. It clears, almost went out. Esma Frieden first to it. Frieden, ooh, that could have been a kill. Good dig there by the libero, Dixon. Adams blocked, but out. Point Metamora. 16-10, and I believe that's the first block error of the set for JCA. Sophie Adams will serve with a 6-point lead. And another service error for Metamora. See if the Redbirds can clean that up here. Obviously, you got points to work with. Not many, but you do have points to work with. Izzy Vandestrap subs into the back row. She had a couple good digs in the match I saw against Sterling. Was one of the key cogs that was countering Egan out of the front row for the Golden Warriors. Right side attack is through multiple Redbirds. I believe that was Lily Ray off the right side, and JCA is within 4. Yeah, that was a big difference in that semifinal. That's the last match I was at. The semifinal against Sterling is how well Metamora did against Egan in that middle and outside for Sterling. Frieden, blocked back. Here come the Angels. Does Tara Ballard use a timeout, or does she let the set go a little further before pulling that first timeout out? Say that 10 times. Serve clears. Here comes Frieden from the middle for the kill. 17-13 Metamora. Gets the fans up on their feet. Of course, Rosa on the bench looks like she's about ready to be out of breath in celebration. Leaning back in her chair on the bench and everything. Serve for Frieden, 17-13. Attack from the left side, blocked back, and no, that landed on JCA's side, I thought. It looked like it landed on JCA's side. Wow, Angels, that might be our first bad call of the match. 17-14, which I guess if you get to 17-14 before the first bad call, you're doing pretty good. Pesha over the block, might have been touched. Hall for Teller. Perfectly placed, and it's a Redbird point. 18-14. Great effort by Galovez to even get to that in the far corner, but obviously with how intricately placed it was going to be hard to get the proper 3 touches out of it. 18-14, Redbirds set 1. Teller's serve is over. Ooh, they almost let it go. Right side attack is tipped. I have a tip. Yep. Point JCA. 18-15 Metamora. Jenna Bullock, 5'9" senior. Mentioned how senior laden this roster is. Let me tally it up here quick. 9 seniors, 8 are playing. Unfortunately, Alexis Mines, I'm told, not playing tonight. Serve is over. Pesha over dig, almost worked out. Hall for Gregory for the kill. Bella Gregory makes it 19-15. Ava Neuschwander will sub in for Jenna Bullock. By the way, and we'll have our cameraman again, Scott Kirker, working the camera tonight. We'll have him maybe pan through the gym here in between sets, but this is a pretty great facility here. I don't mind it. Hall's serve is over. Middle attack through the block, dug out by Frieden. Here it comes, though. Adams recovers. Gregory for the kill. Great point there by Metamora. Way to stay with that one. Timeout, Angels, 20-15, Metamora. Redbird fans rise to their feet, 5 points from winning the set. If you want to do the math, technically they're 30 points from state. But let's get past this set first. 20-15 Redbirds. We'll see if we can, obviously we are tape delay here, but again, the winner got to get some messages out. But yeah, this is obviously a good start. (20-15) Redbirds. Student section in good numbers. And again, I mentioned earlier, the fans, well, now that the match is kind of settled in, are, well, about 50-50. Plenty of Redbird fans definitely made the drive up. Victoria Hall with serve, 5 points from the set. Overdig. Miscommunication, they bump it over anyway. Ooh, miscommunication from the Redbirds as well. Blocked but out. Point JCA. Angels within 4. Lily Ray will serve. Pesha first to it. She gets it again on the third touch, and it's in for the kill. Difficult angle for me, but our near line judge had it in. Ella Stivers will sub in for Kayla Pesha, 21-16 in the first set. Serve is over. A little bit of an overdig that time as well. Gregory rises up and sends it down. 3 points away from taking the opening set here in Joliet. Stivers has served. Clears the net. Not as much of an overdig that time. Through the block, great dig, Ella Stivers. Esma Frieden rolls it over. Second touch, JCA's loved that here in the first set. Gregory blocked back and down. I'll give credit to Emma Vitus in the middle. I think Sam Horn might have gotten to that one as well, but looked like primarily Vitus. They definitely sent a double block at that attack. Coach Cameron wanting a lineup check, confirming that Riley Hungate is the server. Thought I saw Hungate on the Hall of Fame here at JCA, but I might be thinking of Mary Kay Hungate back in our neck of the woods. Left side Esma Frieden blocked and out. 2 points away. 23-17 here in the first set, Emily Cronkite. Boy, and obviously there's plenty of good servers on this Redbird roster, but if there's one player you want serving this close to taking the set, it's Emily Cronkite. Talking about her great service run at the start of the Sterling match. And that was nearly an ace. The Angels will get it over. Teller taps it over. Angels tap it over, and just out of the reach of Kayla Pesha. Angels not going down without a fight here in the opener. 5-point spread, 23-18 Metamora. The libero, Isabella Dixon with serve. Clears the net. Deflects off Pesha. Frieden. Left side through, no, not through the block. Angels get it over. Or I guess it was through the block, that's what I meant. Blocked and out. Point Metamora, make that set point Redbirds. 24-18 as the fans rise to their feet here in Joliet. Sophie Adams. Nearly an ace. It is going to be an ace off the antenna. Set Metamora. And the two-time defending runners-up are on the brink of elimination. 25-18, the opening set. Back here as we get ready for set number 2, Metamora and Joliet Catholic, and 25-18 was the score of that first set, and that means, folks, the Redbirds are 1-1 away from Redbird Arena. They take the 1-0 set lead. Next set won by the Redbirds would send them to the state finals for the first time in program history. And I think, you know, it was a fairly error-free first set. I think about the only time that there was truly any errors was, you know, those occasional service errors. But other than that, it was a fairly well-rounded set. Obviously, we figured out how good JCA's front row is, as good as advertised. And we talked about how good I was getting a score update from 3A. So is this. Apologies, we're working through some minor technical difficulties, but I think we're still rolling on the camera, and that's what's important. But again, just ready to start set 2. I'll see if I can figure out who's winning our other super sectional. Again, we are tape delay, but still, you know, for our tape delay viewers, want to know kind of how each match has progressed. Again, Redbirds took the opening set 25-18. And depending on how well my phone cooperates, we'll get you a Nazareth Academy score. We'll see how differently the Angels attack set 2 here, now being down. And like I mentioned, on the brink of elimination, I think they're a little worried about us now. Obviously don't want to get too cocky. We still got one set to win. As the METAMORA chant breaks out from the student section to our left. So we get the winner of De La Salle Nazareth Academy. That one has not been updated. Yeah, Joliet Catholic walked themselves right into that one. They did the "we can't hear you" chant, and Redbird said, okay, maybe you can't hear us, but we have the 1-0 set lead. JCA looks like they'll have first serve, I think. Should be. Because Riley Hungate is back at the service line. Redbirds are 1 set away from state. Magic number is 25. Riley Hungate does indeed have serve to begin set 2. Redbirds with a 1-0 set lead. Frieden first to it. Here she comes again, sets it into that back corner. Attack error, no touch, point Metamora. You know, and the one thing, and I've kind of always been a fan of since I started watching volleyball, I really started to get interested in it, was what I can call the deceptive attack. I'm sure there's a more formal term for it. But when you go up, you look like you're going to go for a real powerful attack, but then you only do it softly as Esma Frieden and Hannah Teller get up there for a double block, 2-0 Redbirds. But nonetheless, I kind of like that active deception, kind of like how you see in baseball with the pitcher. Maybe they hide the ball a little more until they release it. Kind of the same concept here, and going back to sending it over on the second touch as well. Blocked, but recovered. 2-0 Redbirds. Blocked and down. Oh, but on the Angels, what? So if that's point Angels, then how was the other one they got point Angels? Because it looked like it was down on their side again. Wow. 2-1 Redbirds, set 2. Dug out by Frieden. Frieden again, taps it over and down, point Redbirds. Magic number is 22. Frieden with serve. Frieden, clear serve. Bit of an overdig, not too much. Middle attack is out. Great job by Esma Frieden to avoid that, and quite frankly, the only way she wouldn't have avoided it is an attack to the face, I guess, based on where she was, which those never feel too good. Frieden with serve, 4-1 Redbirds. Magic number is 21. That's a service error, a little too hard on that one. Angels within 2. Magic number remains at 21. Point Redbirds. Serve clears. Right side attack blocked back, but we have net contact by the Angels. Magic number 19. Serve clears, and that didn't look right either. Double contact, point Metamora, 18 points away. Hannah Teller with serve. Clears. Left side attack, through the block. Teller, that's gonna go clear back to Metamora. And that'll be point JCA, 7-3. Riley Hungate in for JCA, and Crystal Galvez will serve. Tisha, big swing, it's a kill. 17 points away. Adams for Vandeschraff. Hall with serve. Hall, it clears. Over dig, Angels get it over, through the block. Cronkite, way to even get to that one. Frieden blocked back and down, point Angels. And 11, Ava Neuschwander will serve with the 4-point advantage, or 4-point deficit for her. Over to the far side, Frieden works it over to Pesha, blocked back. That one is down on JCA's side, which looked just like the other blocks, but we get that call. Ella Stivers for Kayla Pesha. I will say, other than those block calls at the net, I really haven't had anything bad to say about the calls made so far. So far, so good. Stivers serve clears. And it's an attack error. Redbirds, 10-4. Can see the worry start to creep into the student section. Stivers clears. Angels get to it. Attack in the middle is through. Overdig. Ooh, Hall almost got net. Frieden blocked back and recovered. Adams maybe a little strong, but they get to it anyway. Right side, that something got net. It wasn't the hand of Riley Hungate, point JCA. (10-5) Redbirds. Serves over. Set up for the left side. Esma Frieden, attack error. Didn't get it over the net, and actually the line judge is also saying that it went off the antenna. Point JCA, 10-6. If we can keep the Angels in front, maybe get to the next increment of 5 before they get to 10, I'll take that. So 15 before they get 10, if you want me to do the math. There's Esma Frieden. No, that was on the line. Well, there's your first bad call on an attack. That was on the line, should be in for a Redbird point. JCA gets it, 10-7, Redbirds. Serve is over, dug out by Frieden, over dig is back and down. Point JCA, 10-8. Lily Ray with serve. Angels, a little more life breathed into them now. Serve clears. Bella Gregory, big swing, but recovered. Attack error, no touch, point Metamora. Magic number down to 14. Cronkite serves. Set up well. Redbirds recover. Sophie Adams blocked back. Pasha right in the right spot. Back row attack, and Pasha not able to get a good enough touch on that point. JCA, they're within 2 now. See if we can, so it would be a 4-1 run if we were to get to 15-10, and obviously that would be a big difference maker if we are able to get to that point. Frieden first to it. Pasha sets it over. Bump back for Galovitz, and it's down for the kill. 1-point set. You can see Tara Ballard mulling over whether or not she wants to call this timeout, and she will call it. Timeout Metamora, 11-10 Redbirds here in the second set. So the Redbirds do have the lead, but JCA, let's see here, on a, at least 5-1 run. I'm kind of going through some text updates that I've been sending out as the match progresses, but we're at 11-10 Metamora right now in set 2. Again, if you're just joining us, Redbirds took the opening set 25-18, and obviously the magic number holds little significance when it's only a 1-point set, but it is at 14 if you're curious. Hungate with serve. Each team has called 1 timeout so far for the match, but again, you get 2 per set. Hungate clears. Pasha sets it over from the back. Right side, get up through the block, and it does, and it's out. But it was touched by Victoria Hall, and JCA could take the lead here for the first time in a fair while. And I don't really count like the 1-0 leads or the 2-0 leads. Like it actually has to be a fairly well into the set for me to consider it a lead. Because okay, you get the first point, what do you do with that, is what I'm getting at. Frieden for Teller. And they give the point to JCA on a double contact. And JCA has a 12-11 lead. Again, Hungate with serve. Trying to extend this Angel lead. Pasha digs it out. Hall got net. Point JCA. Well, they call her for the double, but she got net too. Angels in front, 13-11. Again, we will still have one more set to work with. Not that we just want to throw away this second set, but we do have the blanket of that third set if we need it. Serve clears. Adams for the kill, right side. 1-point set again. Natalie Kent subs in for the Angels. And again, you talk conversely about Metamora wanting to close it out in 2. JCA trying to avoid being swept. Left side attack. Oh, that soft touch. Blocked, but down. Esma Frieden was able to block it just a little too low. And it falls down for a JCA point, 14-12. Their magic number, 11. That would be to force a third set, not to go to state. Dixon with serve. Frieden left side, it's a kill. Redbirds back within 1. (14-13) JCA. Frieden trying to tie it back up with serve. Left side attack through the block. Van de Schraff gets to it. Frieden sets it over. Left side attack over the block. Emily Cronkite able to get to it though. Pesha for the kill, blocked and out. We are tied. 14-14. Gonna make a little prediction here, Scott. First team to 20 wins the set. Usually it bodes pretty well, but I'm locking in that prediction. First team to 20 wins set 2. Have a little fun with it, why not? Big kill from Crystal Galvez on the left side, and the Angels take the 15-14 lead because so often, you know, we mentioned earlier talking about that first team to 20, it's that confidence that, hey, you're only 5 points away. About the only time that you don't have that level of confidence, if it's like 20-20 or 20-18 or something like that. Pesha for the kill, dug out in the back row by Dixon. Frieden overdig. Hall sets it over, second touch. Angels counter. Redbirds for the tie. Van de Schraff. They recover. Van de Schraff again. Pesha. Recovered by the Angels. No. That is going to be a double. 15-15. Hannah Teller with serve.
1, 2, 3 here.
Magic number 10 points. Teller clears. Attack from the middle. Pesha tipped, but recovered. Soft touch from the left side. Hall sets it over, second touch. It's going to be tough to get it over in 3, and they do, and it's down. Great play there by Galvez. I would say she's the best player based on what I've seen. I mean, you've had some pretty good either digs or attempts at digs from Isabella Dixon out of the back row, but I would say between her and Dixon, probably her 2 best players. Serve is over, and Frieden basically catches it. Miss hit falls down. Angels take a 17-15 lead. Again, if you're unfamiliar, they're the Hilltoppers for their boys teams and the Angels for their girls teams. Cronkite for Frieden. Pesha, tough hit. Got it over. Back row. Dug out by Van de Schraff. Left side, Pesha for the kill. It was tipped and recovered. And sent back over by Gregory. It didn't matter. That will not go as a kill for Bella Gregory. Point Metamora, 17-16. I mean, I kind of wanted to give her a kill, but it officially, statistically, will not go as such. 17-16 JCA. Redbirds try to tie it up again. Victoria Hall clears, and it's gonna, it was almost an ace. Gregory blocks it back. And it doesn't clear the net. No touch, point Metamora. Remember when I said first team to 20? I think it's pretty up for grabs right now. 17-17, Hall with serve. And there's the untouched kill out of the middle, Ava Neuschwander. 18-17 Angels. Got a prediction coming in via text, 25-23 set score. I do have some friends north of 80, but I won't tell you whether it was north or south of 80 that sent that in. Pesha blocked back. Gregory for the kill, recovered. Falling backwards, the Angels get it over. Here comes Sophie Adams with the soft touch. Angels left side, not soft touch, and they get it over. No, they say out. That was not out. Holy mackerel, how do you miss that? That was a terrible call. That cleared the antenna. I do not understand how you missed that. It cleared the inside of the antenna. That is a horrible call. That just gave JCA a lot of momentum. Let's see if we can counter. Pesha tips it over. Angels, soft touch. Man, that was a horrible call. Frieden sends it over. Angels recover. Frieden for Hall. Now Pesha left side for the kill. And there it goes all the way to the other side of the gym off the touch. 19-18. Ella Stivers for Kayla Pesha. Stivers with serve. Magic number to get to state is 7 points. Stivers clears. Bit of an overdig. Angels get it over and out of the reach. Ella Stivers off the touch. Point JCA. They are the first team to 20. So now I want my prediction to be wrong. JCA up 20-18 in set 2. And again, we do have the blanket of a third set. Again, obviously, we don't want to get to it if we don't have to. Serve for Lily Ray, clears. Pesha for Hall, right side Adams, blocked back. Gregory got a touch. Frieden taps it over through the block. That might have been a double contact. Very delayed call, but it is a double contact. Right call, but way too late to call it. 20-19 Metamora, or 20-19 JCA. I wish it was 20-19 Metamora. Cronkite with serve. Angels almost with some communication errors. Cronkite for Hall. Adams, tough play. So how do you call that last point out to JCA, but that one in? Hall for Cronkite, bumps it back for Adams. Through the block and a kill. It's back to 20. Five points away from the state finals. Cronkite serve over dig, and that's going to be 4 contacts, 4 points away. 21-20 Metamora. Timeout Angels. Why don't we take this time to, again, thank you all for tuning in to this broadcast. Again, Scott Kirker on the camera, Alex Staub here on the play-by-play mic. Thrilled to bring this one to you. You know, I was on the play-by-play mic for the Redbirds Super Sectional in 2015 up at Princeton. They faced a very good LaSalle Peru team. But boy, this Redbird team, and this isn't disrespecting any of the other Elite 8 appearances by Metamora, but this team is on a whole nother level. You know, you look at the 36-1 record, obviously on the surface, but records don't really mean a lot at this point. It does maybe give you a little bit of an extra eyebrow raise when you see 36-1. Again, this is already the winningest team in program history. Can they solidify their spot in terms of postseason advancement as well? They're 4 points away. Set up for the left side, blocked and down. 3 points away. 22-20 Metamora. Emily Cronkite. Dug out. Big swing from the right side is through for the kill. 22-21. Magic number stays put at 3. I'll throw him under the bus. My Joliet friend, or my suburban Chicago friend, texts in, Angels need a miracle. It's only a 1-point set, so I wouldn't call it miraculous. But I think it's still to the point where Redbirds have momentum, despite only the 1-point spread. Pesha for Hall. Teller recovered. Left side, big swing through for the kill for Crystal Galavez. 22-22. It's loud enough that infants needed to be carried into the hallway. Natalie Kent with serve. Frieden first to it. She gets it again. Blocked and recovered. Left side attack, blocked and down. Angels, 23-22. Redbirds will use their final timeout. So again, Redbirds need to score the next 3 points, or we will need more than 25 points to determine a set winner. Because obviously the most points you can have in a set while still winning by 2 and not needing the extra points is 25-23. So that's where we're at right now. Redbirds would need to go on a 3-0 run and close out the set. As I'm sure JCA Athletic Director Jim O'Brien sweating out these students jumping up and down because, you know, I remember it was a basketball sectional. I think it was one of those Morton Richwoods games a couple years ago for the girls, where the Morton student section was jumping up and down like the Joliet Catholic student section was, and you heard a big in the bleachers, and whoever's leading the student section like, everybody stop, you know, because you don't want the student section just all of a sudden crumble into the bleachers. Serve is over. Esma Frieden sent over by JCA. Pesha for Hall. Sophie Adams. Left side attack. Blocked. Down. Tied at 23. 2 points away from state. Timeout JCA. And in a panic, in case the Redbirds go up, I forgot to charge my iPad, so I've got a whole flurry of apps to delete. 23-all. Sophie Adams with serve. Redbirds want a double contact, they don't get it, and the Angels also get a kill. Set point JCA. Magic number is 3. 24-23 Angels. Will they force a third, or will the Redbirds sweep? Not happen. Frieden for Hall. Frieden. Recovered. For the set. Dug out by Van de Schrapp, but out. We will go to a third set. Joliet Catholic, 25-23. Okay, somebody's got a bullhorn. That's got to stop. Because, you know, the rule is artificial noisemakers are not allowed at the state finals or state series, but getting ready to start set 3 here. Got caught up in a close battle that went to the Angels. 25-18, 23-25 so far. The Redbirds' lone loss of the season was a 3-set loss to Pleasant Plains. I do believe they have one, maybe two other 3-set matches all season. Yeah, because I believe it's Washington and St. Teresa off the top of my head are the other two. Both wins, obviously. First serve of the set for Riley Hungate. Set up for Esma Frieden, blocked back and recovered. Sophie Adams will set it over. Left side, no touch, no touch. They missed that call on the side. Esma Frieden threw the block and touched for a kill. I didn't think that may not have touched. Oh, we'll take it. 1-0 Metamora, magic number resets to 24. Serves over for Sophie Adams. Close side, or close left side attack. Blocked back. Teller for Adams. Frieden, very late call for JCA. What did we do? No, nobody got the net.
You guys are terrible!
Nobody was in the net for Metamora, I'll tell you that much. And I'd venture to say it's not a net call on either team. JCA gets the point. Teller taps it over, blocked back, and no touch. Redbirds evade the net. Left side attack, dug out by Pesha. Here comes Esma Frieden, left side for the kill. 2-1 Metamora. Frieden with serve. Again, 2-1, we're tied at a set apiece, so the winner of this set is going to state. Frieden clears serve. Left side, attack error. I don't even know if the Redbirds got a block on that. 3-1 Metamora. Frieden. Again, 2-point lead, set 3. Service error. First one of those in a while. Point JCA. Service error. Sam Horn unable to clear the net. (4-2) Metamora. Left side attack forthcoming, too much on it. Attack error, point Metamora. Serve over for Teller. Right side attack through the block, dug out by Frieden. Pesha bumps it over. Middle attack over the block. Van de Schraff digs it out. Pesha left side, tipped and recovered. Left side attack over the block, dug out by Van de Schraff. Pesha big swing, recovered. Left side attack, soft touch and dug out by Van de Schraff, but out. 5-3 Metamora. Magic numbers at 20. Hall sets it up for Pesha. Big swing. It's touched again. This has got to go over, and it will not. That's 4. That's 4. That's 4. How do you not count to 4? Some elementary counting errors by the officials. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. What a blank play by the officials. Like, there's some intricate calls that are hard to make, but how can you not count to 4? That's pretty easy to do. 6-3 Metamora should be the score. 7-3 Metamora. change our score. And okay, so now that we're making a run at it, they conveniently have scoreboard issues.
We should have 6.
Should have 7. Should be 7-3 Metamora.
I know it's only 6.
But yeah, man, that's going to be the hardest part to think about this third set is, and I mean, Scott, you can count to 4, right? They fixed the score, 7-3 Metamora. Magic number 18. Although I don't know how you needed to repower up the scoreboard for that. Victoria Hall with serve. Attack is through for the kill. Even Neuschwander untouched, 7-4 Metamora. Man, I can't get over that non-4 contact call. That's elementary counting. Hall for Pesha, right side. And they say net contact JCA. I didn't see net contact, but maybe I wasn't looking close enough. It should be 8-4 Metamora. Why are they so late putting our points up? Because the sooner you put it up, the fewer people are going to yell at you. 8-4 Metamora, and I say that as a scorer's table personnel person. I know that if you don't get that score up quick enough, people are going to start yelling. Ella Stiver's got a touch on it, but it's down. Point JCA. Can you chant Butterfingers if it doesn't actually go through your hands? Because then it's not really Butterfingers. Lily Ray with serve, dug out by Pesha. Adams from the right side. JCA just decided not to go for it. It'll be a kill. 9, no. Come on. It's 9-5. Be better. It's 9-5, let's go. Pretty obvious when you're on your home floor who's the home team on the scoreboard. Come on. Dug out by JCA, middle attack, blocked but recovered. Hall will set it back for Pesha. Left side attack, tipped, that's a tip. Oh no, Metamora, wow. Metamora gets the first bad call in their favor, in a while anyway. That was a touch by JCA, that should be Point Angels. But Redbirds luck out and are up 10-5. And that is down 11-5. Cronkite was served, and it clears. Over dig, almost in the net. The Angels evade it. That might be out. Nope, they say in. You know, it's perfectly plausible for that far line judge to at least have a call, at least they need him, but he decided to pull back and not make a call. You can never have too many people making the call, because what if the other 3 officials don't know what the call was? Then you're stuck. Hall for Teller, blocked back. Pesha for Frieden. Now Adams will set it over. And down, Point Metamora. Can that be the Jim Dandy tonight on 25 that the refs couldn't count to 4? Service error, Point JCA. And I mean, especially when I sit here and go 1, 2, okay, this one has to get over. But I mean, that's elementary. 12-7. Teller, ooh, almost net contact there. Left side attack through the block. Hall for Teller, pushes it back to the back row. It's recovered. Third hit out of the reach of Pesha, Point JCA. Isabella Dixon, the libero. 4-point set, magic number's 13. Soft serve. Hall almost got net. It's out anyway. Redbirds almost got called for net contact. 12-9 Metamora. I almost said JCA. Hall, second touch. Down. 13-9. Esma Frieden will serve. Set it up for the left side attack for the Angels. Untouched. It's down anyway. 13-10. And Jessica Horn, I think this is the first time I've said her name tonight, but she subs in and will serve. Well, she must not play too often because the crowd just give her a bit of a mini standing ovation. Horn, a 5'10" sophomore setter on the roster. Cronkite. Pesha for the kill. Blocked back. It does not have enough on it to go out. It's down in the back row, 13-11. Serve does not clear, 14-11. Horn, or I should say since there's two of them, Sam Horn subs in for Jessica Horn. I'm guessing sisters, but you never know, could be cousins. Teller's serve is over, and that's going to be an ace. 15-11, 10 points away. Service error. 15-12. Riley Hungate subs in. Crystal Galvez will serve. And again, want to reiterate, Galvez and their libero Dixon, in my opinion, have been their two best players tonight. Pesha for the kill. It's off the, I don't know if that's a weight room or a cafeteria or what that is. Point JCA, and Scott, maybe you can confirm this. I think that's former AD Dan Sharp in the far right window up there on the viewing deck. Obviously a JCA legend in his own right, and really statewide legend. Bump it back for Lily Ray, blocked back by the Redbirds. The Angels will recover. Hall for Pesha in the middle, blocked back. Frieden, Hall, Adams, blocked back. Hall, first touch, Frieden. Hall for Pesha, blocked back, recovered. How did they recover that? Pesha, and we're still going. Hall for Frieden, blocked back and not recovered. That's not going to be over. Hey, what do you know? The official still can't count to 4. And we get the point, 17-12. That should have been 4 contacts on Metamora, but we'll take it. Timeout, JCA. Well, we got 1 missed 4 contact that went in their favor, 1 missed 4 contact that went in our favor. I guess we're even now. By the way, and again, I want to mention this at least twice for the duration of the broadcast. Love the facilities here at JCA. You know, this is the first time Scott and I were talking on the way up here. Scott, you said you've been to football games for JCA. You just haven't been in the actual high school building. And that's the same thing for me, except I haven't even been to football games here. But it is a pretty nice gym. I like it. Hope you all have liked the view at home, wherever you may be, or perhaps you were here tonight and watching it back to think about, go through, recollect what happened tonight. And hopefully we're talking to you in 8 points with a win. Victoria Hall has served. Magic number is 8. Left side attack through the block, dug out by Cronkite, but her and Esma Frieden ran into each other. So and as a result of that, a bit of a miss hit going the other way. Frieden for Hall. Right side, Pesha for the kill, untouched. 5 points away as Ava Neuschwander subs in. Well, they do that quick libero sub, so it's actually Isabella Dixon that's in the libero. Ella Stivers serves. We're 7 points away from state. Clears it. Left side attack through the block. Wow, I'm not sure how they got it through that double block. Sophie Adams literally into the stands, but they say it went too far out of bounds for it to even matter. Point JCA. Lily Ray has the serve for the Angels. Down 4. Cronkite for Hall. Here's Frieden. Just clips the net. The Angels recover. From the middle, soft touch is untouched. 18-15. I'd say this is about as close as we want to get them. Try to get to 20-15 ideally. It's 18-15 right now. That'll help. Service error makes it 19-15. Will the Redbirds be the first team to 20 in the winner-take-all third set? 19-15 Redbirds at the moment. Right side attack, tipped by the block. Cronkite pumps it over for Adams, through the block, and recovered. Left side attack is out, 20-15. 5 points away. Redbird fans are starting to stand up here. Serve clears, it's an ace! 21-15. Emily Cronkite with serve. 4 points away from state. Serve clears. Left side attack, dug out by Cronkite, or the Redbirds gonna get this one over. Valiant effort, but it falls down. 21-16. Natalie Kent has served. Pesha first to it, bit of a miss hit. Cronkite regathers. Frieden sends it over. Left side attack, untouched for the kill. Crystal Galaves. Natalie Kent will serve. Dug out by Frieden. Adams from the right side. Ooh, bit of a miss hit. It's sent back. Teller through the block and down. 22-17. Sophie Adams. Serve is over. Left side attack blocked, but out. 22-18. Izzy Vandeschraff subs into the back row. Isabella Dixon with serve. Dug out by Frieden, it's an ace. (22-19) Metamora. Did the Angels have it in them to maybe tie this one back up? Frieden bumps it over. Left side soft touch, out of the reach of Vandeschraft, 22-20. Buckle up. Timeout, Metamora. And again, actually, quite frankly, I'm not sure how I didn't mention this yet, but this is a rematch of the 2010 3A sectional final that was won by JCA in 2 sets, 25-15, 25-19. And I should add that JCA is the first team to get to 20 on Metamora since Pekin did on October 14th. 22-20 Metamora. Angels with serve. Frieden for Hall. Second touch. Recovered. Through the block and down. 22-21. Momentum perhaps on JCA's side now. Serve is over. Pesha over dig. Sent back. Pesha recovers. Hall for Frieden. Blocked. And over the net. Over the net. Crystal Galavez was nearly on the other side of town. 23-21 Metamora. Timeout JCA. Well, you wanted a good match in the Elite Eight, you got one. Coming down to the waning points here in the third set, 23-21, Metamora your lead. Metamora fans start to get to their feet here in Joliet. 2 points away from state. Jim Matson ready in front of the Joliet student section. He hopes he's got a celebration to record here in a few points. Esma Frieden had to shoot a tie, so she's got that taken care of. 23-21. Frieden, serve clears. Dug out, bit of a miss hit. Are they going to get it over? They are. Frieden for Hall. Teller right side blocked back and over. Esma Frieden on the over dig, blocked back, recovered. Hall second touch, recovered. Blocked back by Pesha. That one is recovered as well. Vandeschraft for Hall, for Pesha. Recovered. Recovered by Frieden, but into the student section. 23-22. Samantha Horn with serve. Serve clears. Cronkite for Hall. Pesha. Recovered. Left side. Down. We are tied. Timeout Metamora. The next point will be match point, regardless of who gets it. 23-23. Metamora took the opener, 25-18. JCA took the second set, 23-25. All as JCA does the I believe that we will win. And again, the next point is match point. Now both fan bases start to come to their feet. Samantha Horn with serve. It clears. Frieden for Hall. Pesha. Match point, Metamora. The Redbirds are 1 point away from state. Hannah Teller has served. It clears. Left side attack. Blocked, recovered by Pesha. Hall sets it back for Vandeschraff. Out, 24-24. That far ref has a touch. What's going on here? This match could be over. If this line judge convinces the official for a touch, Metamora has won the match. Is this going to come down to a close call? Oh no. Point JCA. Okay. I'd honestly rather have it tied 24-24 than have the match decided by a reviewed call. Yellow card Metamora, what did we do? I mean, yeah, we were upset about the call, but we've been more upset about earlier calls. Not sure what they called that for. Galvez will serve. 24-24, again, next point, still match point. Frieden for Hall. Pesha. Dug out. Bump back left side. Blocked and recovered. Second touch, sent over by Gregory. Set back. Match point JCA. (25-24) Angels. Serve clears. Cronkite for Hall. Miscommunication, Pesha gets it over, and that's the match. JCA wins the third set, 26-24.